Hey guys, so in today's video, we will be taking a look at the Sense Innovations ESS engine sound system for RC cars. This is a little speaker and I'm not sure what else is in here, but this allows you to put engine sounds on your RC cars and it's supposed to like rev when you pull the throttle and things like that. And I have been looking for something like this for an RC car. And I'm actually kind of concerned that this is not going to sound as good as I would want it to sound. Now, I know it's going to be difficult to come across correctly on camera. It's just, or on mic or what have you. And I'm going to try to describe this best I can in person. But I'm actually kind of concerned that the speaker is so small that it's just not going to sound like very good. It's going to sound like a lot of sound is being pushed through a small speaker. If you've ever turned your phone up really, really loud, it just doesn't sound very good at all. Traxxas actually has an onboard sound system for one of their slashes, and it sounds fantastic. And the way they do it is they actually take the speaker and put it up against the body. So when the speaker vibrates, the entire body vibrates and gives a really, really nice sound from the RC truck. And maybe you can take this and like put it up against the top of the RC on the inside and it will like push against the body, and there's some way to like rig that up. I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to open this thing up and see if we can get some decent sound out of this thing, because I would really love to have something like this to put on my RC cars to make it have like this really cool engine sound to it. I will leave a link down in the description of where I got this from. This is not a sponsored video or anything like that. I got the product from the actual company website, so I didn't buy off of Amazon or Banggood or anything like that. I don't know if you could get it from those sites. I had to buy it from the actual website, and they do have a 2-speaker setup. It's like one of these, but it has 2 speakers. It's the single speaker version, and they were out of stock with the 2-speaker version, so that's why I did not get the 2-speaker version. So I don't know. I think that's what you use to plug it up to the PC. There's the speaker itself. Wires for everything. And it looks like double-sided tape, so you can stick this wherever you want to stick it. That's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Maybe the sound will be okay coming out of it. So the way this works, this wire plugs into here, and this will go to a battery that's different than the one you're running. Now apparently you can put this right here right in line with whatever battery you're running, and it will power this off of the same battery you're running the RC off of. Or you can have a second battery, and that's what I'm doing right this second. I may connect that to the battery power somehow later on. But let's see, this wire right here. Now this wire, there's one yellow wire. This is if you have it set up to turn on and off with an auxiliary switch, a different switch on your controller. I don't have it set up that way. So what I did was I took the Y splitter right here, and that is connected to the port that goes to the ESC. That's your throttle, and it just splits off, and one of these is for your ESC and one of those is for the sound system. And this, it looks like, I don't know if Traxxas did this on purpose, it looks like it's supposed to go right there on the TRX4. Isn't that cool? So I'll clean this up later. I just want to see if it will work. I don't know how well it works. Go ahead and plug the battery in. Put it over here. Nothing's secured, or this is going to go horribly wrong. Helps if you plug in the battery. Alright, I heard this beep. So it's got power. It's activated. Pull the throttle and... Okay, that's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. That doesn't sound like a Bronco, but we know it works. That's really cool. And you just let the trigger go for like 5 seconds and it'll turn off automatically. There it goes. That's actually a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. Here we have the program they give you. It's free to download, so you can go and check it out. Go to the store and you can see all the different types of cars they have. They got drift, touring cars, SUVs, short trucks, tow trucks. And you could even change some of the sounds with the turbochargers and things like that. It'll make it sound different. And brakes, I'm not sure what this is. What is this? Oh, you can hear it. Brake sounds. That's cool. So you can go check it out for free, and you can find something you might like that might fit with the cars that you have. So there's like a Civic, there's a Corvette ZR1, right? 69 Camaro. Lancer. Yeah, so just go check out their site. Maybe you'll find something that fits one of your RC cars. Once you download it and install it in the ESS, you can go here and click on this little wrench and you can configure the sounds. So if it has a turbo and you don't want it, you can take it off. It has brake sounds. This is where you put all your stuff at. So that's your engine sounds. You can change the settings. There's the rev limiter and engine response. So you got a lot of customization you can do to this thing to make it get the sound that you want. All right, I don't have the exact engine sounds I wanted. They didn't have, like, you know, the new Bronco or anything. I got something I thought was pretty close, so let's see. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna have to change that engine sound. I'm not real happy with it. I mean, I like how it sounds. I just think it doesn't sound too much like a Bronco. You changing gears? It's good that it's responsive like that. Look at that. You can actually rev it. That's so cool. So I went back and messed with the engine sounds a little bit. I think I have an engine that sounds a little bit better in this thing. I don't know how well you can hear it. I think that sounds more like the Bronco. Yeah, I think that sounds a lot better. It's not a, I don't know what size engine it is or anything. It's kind of an unlabeled car in one of their menus, and I think it sounds close to what the Bronco sounds like on the video that Ford had posted, and so hopefully maybe this is a little bit better for this particular RC. I have to say, I'm actually very impressed with this thing. I thought I was wasting my money. I thought it was going to sound like garbage. I've heard a few people with these things, and I don't know if they had this particular one, but a lot of the sound systems I hear, they just don't sound very good. I don't know if they're using like really cheap ones or what have you, but this one sounds really nice. I don't know how well it comes across on camera. I've listened to a few videos. I think it doesn't come across quite as well as it does in person. In person, it sounds really good. It sounds fantastic. And I don't have the volume up all the way. It kind of gets distorted a little bit when you turn the volume up too much, so you want to kind of put it like just below where the volume starts to get distorted at, and that's where I have it set at. And as long as you don't go too high on it, I think it sounds fantastic. I'm happy with it, at least on the Bronco. I'm going to try this on the Felony and maybe a few other RC cars and see how it sounds. But I am actually really excited about this thing. It's very cool. It's very cool. And it's silly. It sounds so stupid to have, hey, look, I have sound effects, you know, fake engine sounds from RC car. It really changes it. That's actually pretty cool. I felt like a kid over here playing on my rocks. I was just like driving around and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm like 10 again or something, you know. It's crazy. But anyways, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Like the video if you like it, and I will see you guys later.